Hello everyone, it's Ellen here and today we're going to do some more story yoga. I hope you really liked our last story, which was the Gruffalo. And today we're going to do another story by Julia Donaldson, and it's called Broom on the Broom. Now this week we've been doing lots and lots of jobs around the story of Broom on the Broom. So today's job is to do some yoga. Okay? Now all you need to do is watch me and try and do the poses as well. Okay? Have a go. See if you can get your mummies and daddies and anyone that lives in your house to join in too. Okay? Right, so first thing we need to do is meet the characters. So our first character is the witch. Do you know the sign for witch? Well, she has a hat and she's a lady. So this is witch. Witch. Shall we show you witch pose? So we're standing up tall. We're gonna get our arms out and our gnarly fingers. We're gonna do our best witchy faces and we're gonna hunch over a little bit. And then we're gonna lift up one leg. Now stick your tongue out, Penny. That's our witch pose. A bit scary, that one. Okay, the next character we're going to meet is
the cat.
the cat. Do you know the sign for cat, everybody? Cat. Cat. Okay, should we do our cat pose? So for our cat pose, we come down onto our knees and our hands. And we're going to be a bit of an angry cat, so we're going to arch our back, tuck our heads under, and let's hear a little meow. Ready? Meow, meow. Fantastic, that's our cat pose. The next character we're going to meet is the
Dog.
The dog. Here he is. The dog, and our sign for dog shows his little paws. Dog. Shall I show you the yoga pose? Ready? So we come down onto our hands and our knees. We tuck under our toes and we push our bottoms up to the sky. Arms nice and straight, back straight. This is our dog pose. If you'd like to, you can lift up one leg to be your doggy tail and give it a wag. Fantastic. Okay, our next character is... Who's it gonna be?
The bird.
The bird.
The green bird.
This is our sign for bird. Little beak. Bird. You're right, Penny, it's a green bird in this story. Should we show them the bird pose? They might remember from our Gruffalo video. A bit like our owl. So we're going to come onto our knees. Going to get our wings ready. Okay? And we're going to go up and down. And up and down. Oh, good idea. Tweet, 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 tweet. And that's our bird pose. The next character we're going to meet in our story is the
frog.
Do you know the sign for frog, everybody? Your fist underneath your chin. I'm going to go ribbit, 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 ribbit. That's our frog sign. Should we show you our pose for frog? Ready, Penny? Okay, so we're going to come down onto our toes, hands on the floor, and what do frogs do best? Hop, hop. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Ribbit.
1, 2, 3.
Ribbit.
1, 2, 3.
Ribbit.
Right, now we've met all the characters, it's time to start our story. Room on the Broom by Julia Donaldson. Are you ready? Okay. The witch had a cat and a very tall hat and long ginger hair which she tied in a plait. Here she is. Shall we do our witch pose? Stand up tall. Our witchy gnarly arms, our faces. We're going to point our toes on this foot. Try and lift it up and keep your balance.
And stick it out her leg.
Stick your tongue out. Oh, you're very spooky witches.
I'm very scared.
How the cat purred. Let me hear you. Should we pop our cat on our broom as well? So we've got our witch. And here's our
cat. And I'm on the stick now.
Use your ears. How the cat purred. Let's do our cat pose. Ready? Down onto our hands and knees. Arch our backs, tuck our heads under, and make a big meow. 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 How the cat purred as they sat on their broomstick and flew through the wind. Oh, but how the witch wailed and how the cat spat as the wind blew so wildly it blew off the witch's hat. Shall we do our wind? Let's be the wind, shall we? Stand up tall, legs nice and wide, spread your arms out, and we're going to twist to that side first. You ready? And the other way. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Can you feel the wind running through your fingers? Whoosh, whoosh.
I can feel the wind.
Whoosh. It blew off the witch's hat. Down, cried the witch as they flew to the ground. They searched for the hat, but no hat could be found. Then, out of the bushes on thundering paws, there bounded a dog with the hat in his jaws. Should we do dog pose now? Okay. So, onto our hands and our knees. We're going to tuck under our toes, and we're going to push our bottoms up to the sky. Keeping our arms and our back nice and straight, and if you'd like to, give your tail a little wag.
Good job.
Fantastic. There's our dog. He dropped it politely, then eagerly said, as the witch pulled her hat firmly down on her head, I am a dog, as keen as can be. Is there room on the broom for a dog like me? What the witch is going to say? Yes, said the witch. Oh, she's so kind. Here he is. And the dog clambered on. There we go. Shall we do our broomstick pose for the dog getting on? Up we stand. Legs nice and wide. Hold on to your broomstick. Ready? Fantastic. There's the doggy on the broomstick. Yes, cried the witch, and the dog clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick. Tap your feet together. Tap, tap, tap. And whoosh, they were gone. You ready to whoosh with me? Okay. Stand, legs wide. And you just come in front of me so I've got a bit of room. We're going to twist one foot round. We're going to pop our arms out. We're going to bend that leg. Fantastic. And we're going to whoosh. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. We're going to push up. Whoosh. Can you balance on your leg? Whoosh. Fantastic, guys. And whoosh.
Good job.
They were gone. Right, back on our broomsticks, legs wide, holding on tight. Over the fields and the forests they flew. The dog wagged his tail, and the stormy wind blew. The witch laughed aloud and held on to her hat. but away blew the bow from the end of her plait. Oh my goodness. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. Are you ready? Ready? Whoosh! Down we go, everybody. Whoosh! Down to the ground. They searched for the bow, but no bow could be found. Then out from a tree, with an ear-splitting shriek, there flapped a green bird with the bow in its beak. Let's do our bird pose. Are we ready? Up onto our knees. Get your wings by your side. We're going to do tweet, tweet. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Tweet! 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 She dropped it politely, then bent her head low, then said, as the witch tied her plait in a bow, I am a bird, as green as can be. Is there room on the broom for a bird like me? Do you think the witch is going to say this time? Should I say no or yes? Yes! Yes! Cried the witch. So the bird fluttered on. Let's pop our bird on our magic. On the broom you go, birdie. Let's stand up and we'll get on too. Yes! Cried the witch. And the bird fluttered on. Are we ready? Hold on to your broomstick. Legs wide. Are we ready? The witch tapped the broomstick. Tap, tap, tap. And whoosh! They were gone. Should we try whooshing again? Let's go this way this time. Ready? Legs wide. Turn our toes to point this way. Arms out. Bend your knee. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, whoosh! Off they were gone. Let's get back on our broomsticks again, everybody, holding on tight, legs wide. Over the reeds and the rivers they flew. The birds shrieked with glee, and the stormy winds blew. Let's be our stormy winds again, legs wide, arms wide. Are you ready to spin? Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Whoosh! Back on our broomsticks. They shot through the sky to the back of beyond. The witch clutched her bow, but let go of her wand. Do you know the sign for wand? We're going to have magic. Down! Cried the witch. We're ready to go down, everybody. Round we go, all the way up and down onto the floor. Up! And they flew to the ground. They searched for the wand, but no wand could be found. Then all of a sudden, from out of the pond, jumped a dripping wet frog with a dripping wet wand. He dropped it politely, then said with a croak, as the witch dried the wand on the folds of her cloak, I am a frog, as clean as can be. Is there room on the broom for a frog like me? Should we do our frog pose? Are you ready? So we're going to come up onto our toes, hands at the front to keep you balanced, and we're going to do some big frog jumps. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, ribbit! 1, 2, 3, ribbit! 1, 2, 3, ribbit! Let's do a little jump onto our brooms. You ready? 1, 2, 3, jump! There we are. The witch tapped her broomstick. Ready? Gonna tap, 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 tap. And whoosh! They were gone. Let's whoosh that way this time. Legs wide, toes pointing that way. Arms out, bend that knee. You ready to whoosh? 1, 2, 3, whoosh! Lift up, can you balance? Whoosh! They were gone. Over the moors and the mountains they flew. The frog jumped for joy, and the broom snapped in two. Down fell the cat and the dog and the frog. Down they went tumbling into a bog. Are you ready to fall down, everybody? On your broomsticks. Ready? Oh no, down we go! Down they went tumbling. Down went the cat. Can you remember our cat pose? On our hands and our knees. Arching our backs. Oh, who else fell down? We had the cat, and next is the dog. Let's do our dog pose. Hands and knees, tuck under your toes. Shoot your bottom up towards the sky. Pushing your heels down towards the floor. Is your dog going to wag its tail? Up it goes. Give it a wag. Down went the cat, and the dog, and the... Who else? The frog. Should we do the frog? On our feet. Penny, come and do the frog with us. On our toes, using our hands to keep us balanced. We're going to do a big frog jump. 1, 2, 3. Ribbit! 1, 2, 3. Ribbit! 1, 2, 3. Ribbit! Down they went tumbling into a bog. Let's make our bog. So we're going to sit down. Put our feet together. Here's our bog. Can you see? Big sticky bog. Oh no, should we fall into the bog? Ready? Let's lean ourselves forwards into that bog. Oh no. The witch's half broomstick flew into a cloud, and the witch heard a noise that was scary and very loud. I am a dragon, as mean as can be, and I'm planning to have witch and chips for my tea. No, cried the witch, and she flew higher and higher. The dragon flew after her, breathing out fire. Let's do some dragon fire breathing now. So, clasp our hands together like we do when we're doing our prayer at lunchtime. Put it under our chins, and we're going to breathe out some fire. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Can you lift your wings up too? 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Now this time we're going to look really funny, so we're going to stick our tongues out, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, what scary dragons you all are. Help! Cried the witch, and she flew to the ground. Let's fly to the ground. Ready? Get back on your broomstick. Half a broomstick now, remember, for the poor witch. Help! Cried the witch, and she flew to the ground. Whoop! Whoop! She looked all around, but no help could be found. The dragon drew nearer and, licking his lips, said, maybe this once I'll have witch with no chips. But just as he planned to begin on his feast, from out of the ditch rose a terrible beast. It was tall, dark and sticky, and feathered and furred. It had 4 frightful heads, and had wings like a bird. And its terrible voice, when it started to speak, was a yowl and a growl and a croak and a shriek. I think we should try and be this horrible beast. Be ready, standing up tall. Legs nice and wide, and this one's a little bit like our Gruffalo pose. This is going to be our monster pose. Legs nice and wide, arms come down, like get to your knees, to your shins, to your ankles, and we're going to do some big monster stamps. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Stamp, 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 stamp. It was tall, dark and sticky, and feathered and furred. It had 4 frightful heads. It had wings like a bird. And its terrible voice, when it started to speak, was a yowl and a growl and a croak and a squeak. It was tall, dark and sticky, and feathered and furred. It had 4 frightful heads. It had wings, like a bird. And its terrible voice, when it started to speak, was a yowl and a growl and a croak and a shriek. I wonder which animals made up this beast. Have a look at the picture, see who you can spot. Shall we see who's inside the horrible beast? Okay, so the first animal inside our horrible beast is the cat. So on our hands and knees, fantastic. We're going to arch our back, tuck our heads under for our cat pose. Meow, 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 meow. The next animal in our horrible beast must be the
dog.
The dog, fantastic. So we're going to tuck under our toes, push our bottoms up to the sky, keeping our arms straight, pushing your heels down to the floor, lifting one leg to give your doggy a waggy tail. I wonder which other animal is inside the horrible beast.
It's the
bird, fantastic.
You're right.
On our knees, wings by our side. We're going to go tweet, 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 tweet. I wonder what's the next animal inside our horrible beast.
And it's also the last animal.
Who is it?
It's you're right, the frog.
It's the frog, fantastic. So on our toes, hands on the floor, ready for our froggy jumps. 1, 2, 3, ribbit! 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 It dripped and it squelched and it strode from the ditch and it said to the dragon, "Buzz off, that's my witch." The dragon drew back and it started to shake. I'm sorry, he spluttered. I made a mistake. It's nice to have met you, but now I must fly. And he spread out his wings and was off through the sky.
Does that dragon look familiar from the story? He has a horn like Zog, because he looks like Zog.
We're going to do Zog as our story next week, Penny. Then down flew the bird. Should we do our bird pose? Okay, onto our knees. Wings by your side. You're ready. Sitting down. 1, 2, 3. Tweet, 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 tweet. Down climbed the cat. Let's have hands and knees on the floor. We're going to tuck under our heads, arch our back. Meow, meow. Cat pose. Phew, said the dog. The dog pose onto our hands and knees again. Tucking our toes underneath. Pushing our bottoms up to the sky. And lifting one leg up if we want to give our dog a bit of a waggy tail. And thank you, oh thank you, the grateful witch cried. Without you, I'd be in the dragon's insides. Right, for our next part, we're going to need one of these. It's our cauldron. Sign for cauldron is a big bowl. She filled up her cauldron and said with a grin, "Find something, everyone. Throw something in." So, would you like to hold this one, Penny? The frog found a lily. The cat found a cone. The bird found a twig. And the dog found a bone. They threw them all in, and the witch stirred them well. Shall we mix up our own cauldrons? Okay, so sitting on our bottoms, putting the bottoms of our feet together, holding onto our feet, we're going to stir up our cauldron. Right, so you can see me. Using our spoon. Pick up your spoon, we're going to stir up our cauldron. Ready? Mix, mix, mix it up like this. Mix, mix, mix it up like this. Should we do the other side as well? Pop that foot back down. Pick up your other spoon. Ready? Mix, mix it up like this. Mix it up like this. She mixed it up. Fantastic. All those things in there. And while she was stirring, she muttered a spell. Iggity, ziggity, zaggity, zoom! Then out rose. I have to show you the picture. Magnificent Broom! Look at this, guys. With a seat for the witch, and the cat, and the dog, a nest for the bird, and a shower for the frog. Yes, cried the witch, and they all clambered on. Are you ready to clamber onto this super cool new broomstick? Ready? Whoop, over we go. Legs wide, holding on tight. Super cool broom. And the witch tapped the broomstick. Are you ready? We're gonna go tap, 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 and whoosh! They were gone. Off we go, everybody. Whoosh! 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 They were gone. That's the end of our story. And that's the end of our story. I hope you liked doing that with me and with Penny. Let's see what order all the people got on our broom. So first on our broom was the
Witch.
Yeah, the witch. Well done. Okay, can you remember who was next on our broom?
It was the... Yes, you remembered.
The cat. Well done. Next on our broom was the...
You remembered the dog.
The dog. Fantastic. And the next person that got on our broom, the bird.
You're right.
The last one on our broom
Was the frog.
was the frog. Well done, everybody. Really hoped you enjoyed that. I really like this story because it's all about being kind and working together as a team. The witch was so kind, letting all of these people get on her broom, even though really her broom was a little bit too small for everybody. And I loved the part where the animals worked together as a team to help their friend the witch, even though they were probably a little bit frightened of the dragon. And I know that the cat was a little bit grumpy about having to share his broom with all of these new friends. Right, well, thank you so much, everybody, for helping me tell today's story using some yoga. Hope you really liked it. We'll try and do another one next week, won't we, Penny? What story are we going to do?
Zog.
Zog and the Flying Doctors, or just Zog?
Just Zog.
Zog. We're going to do Zog next week. I hope you really enjoy it. Okay, I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.